Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video, we are back out at the normal Sunday boot fair. But in addition to the normal Sunday boot fair today, we are going to be heading off to Gravesend as well. So yeah, once we finish here, we'll shoot off to Gravesend with Nikki and see what we can get there. I will admit, the last, I think it was the last boot fair video that we've done, managed to get hold of that boxed barcode battler, which I was absolutely over the moon about. Obviously I've got a barcode battler in the collection, but I really wanted one boxed, and yeah, just literally saw it sitting there on the floor, decided to grab it. Was really happy with that. And then obviously it was a really sort of mixed bag boot fair video, because obviously we had the pickups that made here at the Sunday boot fair. Then obviously speaking to the guy at Gravesend, which ended up netting us that Nintendo console, which was one that I've been after for the collection. So yeah, really happy to finally have that in the collection now. So yeah, it is just coming up to 10 past 4. So what I'm going to do is going to wait for them to let us up the top, get the parts up, and then yeah, we'll hover around and see what we can find.
Is it any good stuff or is it all common?
Good and commons. Okay.
Where's your shiny ones at?
They're just mixed in like the
Oh, are
middle
they?
one. Yeah.
All of those good sizes are
£1 for a slot.
they're from 0 to 1 year's age. Yeah, up to a 1 year old, yeah.
What's in that case then, Nicky?
Just a high lip and shoes.
Pencils, I want to say.
Yeah?
Pencils.
Let's check.
I haven't got the charges for that, unfortunately.
Did you want all the Pokemon cards?
Huh?
How much did you want on all the Pokemon cards?
£1 for a slot.
£1 for a slot.
Yeah, and slots on sticks.
Second generation Neo Genesis. First edition. Buy a full lot of them apart from the Lugia.
And what about tin?
You can pick any in the tin for 20p.
How much, sorry?
20p.
20 quid?
20p.
Oh, 20p, sorry. Do all of it for 7? So 7 sleeves.
Excuse me.
They say they put it on you.
You're going to get much for it.
No, it's £7.20 then.
Busy. Just take it.
Go on, I'll do £7.20.
How much is this one? Hello. It's £9.50.
How much do you have in your cap? £2.
The £2. Yeah, the £2 each.
Sonic
No.
Never do, mate.
I couldn't even breathe.
Never do.
Couldn't even breathe. 30 quid.
Have you got men's shoes? Pardon? Yeah.
Got any other electronic sort of stuff coming out?
No electronics. Got a multi-tool, but
What's some? Oh yeah.
that's it, mate. Nothing yet.
Come on.
You all right, mate?
I was asking you price, you never told me.
Which?
Sorry. Thank you. Oh, this way.
Yes, I'm trying to get set up.
You're right. Go.
lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. You all right there? What's your new PlayStation?
How much do you PlayStation
I would like 40 for it.
40.
Yeah,
Ah,
I paid
okay.
55 for it.
Yeah.
It's all reconditioned.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. You all right, mate? What's your one?
3 quid.
3 quid? Yeah, I'll grab that.
Phone holder.
What's that?
I've got loads of them indoors.
Yeah.
I'm always at 1 minute, like a couple of seconds behind someone.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, mate. Cheers. Perfect. Cheers, mate. Right, Vans. Okay, give me 2 secs. Do you have any games, mate?
He's got 5 on some of them.
5 of them.
Yeah. I think he's got like 3 quid on others.
Do you know what ones are 5 and what ones are 3?
I think Transformers, that's 3.
Yeah.
What ones are Rich? What ones are 5s? What ones?
These two would probably go for 5ers.
Yeah.
3 quid, 3 quid.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 down here. Star Wars edition. It's a load of games. I don't know
Okay.
if you want to collect.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Okay. Tell you what. Do 10 on those for all?
10 for all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. There you go, look, mate. Cheers. What one was it?
See that bloke there? Colours fellow with the boot up.
Yeah.
It's by his door.
Okay.
He's got a box. I don't know whether he collected it for
All right, yeah, cheers, mate. Huh? What?
150.
150.
No, not for the play.
No, for all of it.
Oh, it's selling bit by bit.
What did you want for the PlayStation? 20.
One 100.
Sorry. I'm deaf as a post, leave me alone.
£10. They're brand new.
Hello, I'm trying to find you.
I'll get the message.
I am... That's helpful.
He wants a tenner for the whole lot. Whole box of demo.
Right, I'll have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go, sold for you, tenner.
There you go, I'm not even going to argue.
Yeah, come on.
Cheers, mate. Oh, no, we don't look in the bags. Don't look in other people's bags.
Yeah, help yourself, man.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I'll put them there, the ones up.
Alright.
Make it easier.
You go over now.
I've looked through that.
Alright, cheers, mate.
That one ain't got a bit.
Alright. Always the case.
I'll pick these up on stage.
I'll make a bit more room on the table. Everyone wants games.
Oh, everyone loves the games, mate, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You've got 17 there.
You got that?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
One game in that one.
Oh, one game. Oh, I don't know.
Let me have a look.
I don't know.
How much are you again?
They're all a pound each, so yeah. There's some more stuff down there as well.
Not that one, is it?
No, it's Graphic Auto 5, it'd be an Xbox 3. I don't think I have, to be honest, because I don't think there's too much Xbox 360.
Is that the lot?
That one's just an empty case.
That's
You
just
just pointed
empty
out,
case.
yeah.
Okay.
Different.
That, have you got anything else around there? You seem to, there's nothing now around the back of the van, is there?
No.
Don't leave anything.
No, they brought the bag around, yeah.
Find me a float.
Games down there.
Ah, brilliant. Cheers.
£2 each now.
£2, yeah?
So I'll give you that back, I'll hold it here, and then when I found it...
Oh, don't worry, I've got the change. Yeah, I've just not got much left.
There you go. Let's get that one. Cheers.
Don't ask me, yeah.
No, it's all right, mate. I didn't want to dive in.
No, is it the one that is online only?
Yes.
That is it. That's the one that's worth it, isn't it?
You might want to check it. I think it's gone up. I can't believe I'm buying FIFA again. That's Android, you need to wind it up. It's too good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's on the PlayStation.
No, I got my FIFA 20.
Oh, the one you was after?
Yeah.
What was that game I saw you pick up just a second ago? I've never seen it before.
That one?
Yeah.
What's that? On the PS4, it's worth $100.
Oh, right.
How much, do you have any games?
£2.
£2. Yeah, I'll grab that one.
You take £1 on that one? Just for the scratches?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you. So are you 450 then?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Quick look.
You got the shoes, haven't you?
Yeah, they're in there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you getting that for me.
I've got them in a box, but I've tray, but I managed to see it in the boot of the car.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Cheers.
You're right, just the one. Cheers. Huh?
What's she got? Change. You need change.
Yeah, it's just getting it.
Well, it's coming, wasn't it?
Hello.
Elite nerves.
No.
It works. Oh.
You getting it?
It's like a little side light, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Do a pound on that one.
£1.50.
I think I've only got a pound change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Okay, so that is going to wrap up our trip to the boot fairs. And yeah, really happy with some of the bits that we've got today. To be honest, I'm just going to dive straight in because a lot of this I think is going to be better to just talk about. So first off, right at the beginning of the morning, managed to actually get hold of a massive bundle of Pokemon cards. So we've got loads of sleeves. There's loads of cards stuffed into all the sleeves, plus a tin with some cards in as well. So yeah, I am I'm kicking bits over. I'm going to go through those off camera. But yeah, happy to have that. Some more cards for the Pokemon collection. Paid £7.20 for the whole lot. So yeah, really chuffed with that. And there you go, a load just dropped out as I was going. Right, so next up, the pickups that we got next, purely credited to Nicky. He really come through with me on this one. So as I was looking at some other bits, got a phone call from him to basically say, get over here ASAP. Bloke has got basically a box full of demo discs. So yeah, at the moment I am going for a complete set of the official PlayStation Magazine demo discs, but in this box there was more than just the PlayStation ones. So yeah, first off, there was a whole load of books in there. Most of them are cheap books, but then you've got a couple of like Noob's Guides, the Noob's Guide to 360 Gaming, and then the Noob's Guide to Achievements. I don't know where they're from. I'll need to sort of look up that. But yeah, mostly it's all sort of like A to Z and sort of cheap books. I'll be honest, I've not looked them up. I'm not massively fussed about them. The cheap books and the cheap discs are not really something that I collect. Then, right, so getting into the demo discs. The first set that we've got are actually original Xbox demo discs. And we have got a whole stack here. So we've got 26 original Xbox demo discs. And yeah, all of these are brand new. I think I've only got a couple as it is. So yeah, all of these are going to be added into the collection. I'm just going to put them down there for the minute. So yeah, with them, I'll be honest, I'm not massively, I don't go out to pick up like the Xbox ones, the 360 ones, or anything like that. It is more sort of, if I come across them, then I'll buy them. But in addition to that, so I will admit I haven't got prices for sort of all of these, just because they're hard enough to find prices as it is, let alone with the amount that we've got here. So next up, we have got 7 of the Xbox 360 official magazine demo discs. So yeah, not really anything that sort of stands out that I would want to play, but as I say, they're not anything that we've got in the collection, so definitely going to add them in. Then we've got a couple of sort of singular discs. So we've got we've got 360 Vision Volume 15. We've then got a special edition DVD for FIFA 06. First exclusive preview of the new FIFA 06 Total Football. So yeah, not something I've ever seen before. It is still sealed, so that's good. So yeah, I'm going to add that into our DVD collection. But yeah, as I say, it's not something I've seen before, so that was the reason for keeping hold of it. Then we move on to some PS2 demo discs. So first off, we have got PSM2 disc number 8. So looking on here, we've got Metal Gear Solid 2, Silent Hill 2, Jak and Daxter, Spy Hunter, Soul Reaver 2, Capcom vs SNK 2. So a lot of sequels on this one. Then we've got PlayStation World. This is volume number 1. So you can see there we've got Gran Turismo 3, SSX, Time Splitters, Dead or Alive 2, MotoGP. So that's that one. And then moving on to the important part of this bundle. We have got what do we got? We have got 21 new demo discs for the collection. So yeah, we're still a massive way off. I think we're sort of well over, I think it's still about 70 that we need to find. So yeah, we're nowhere near finishing the set, but this has definitely made a dent in it, which is really good. But in addition to those ones, we also ended up with what do we got? 13 doubles as well. So yeah, I will work out what to do with them at some point. So yeah, all in all, the whole box, we ended up paying £10 for that. So absolutely over the moon. I would have paid £10 just to get these ones, let alone everything else as well. So yeah, really happy with that. Then moving on to the next one, and this one I actually got really lucky because I got to it just before someone else did. So as I was paying for it, as I was about to pay for it, another guy came along and said, "Oh, are you getting that?" Yeah, I am. Oh, I really want that for. I collect them and I really want it for my collection. I was like, so do I, mate. I'm a collector, and yeah, I want it for my collection. So yeah, I got really lucky with it, and it is the Crash Bandicoot Aku Aku Cable Guys controller holder. So yeah, we have got a Crash Bandicoot one in the collection already, but unfortunately it's missing its nose. So nice to get this one, which is in really good condition. So I ended up paying £3 for that. Looking it up online, they go for about £20 on eBay. Then, so I'd literally just been back to the car, unloaded, and I was sort of walking back in, sort of went to this row, and then I can't remember if I saw it or Nicky's pointed it out to me, but we ended up with a couple of baseball caps. So the first one that we've got is the PlayStation Grey. So this is designed on the original PlayStation. It is an official PlayStation hat as well, which is really good. And looking at it, it looks like it has been worn, so it probably could do with a bit of a clean. But yeah, never seen this one before, so that was the big reason for picking it up. And then yeah, I've got a fairly good, well, what have I got? I've got 2 or 3 console or gaming related baseball caps. So yeah, this will definitely get added onto the hooks on the back of the door. So for this one we paid £2. Looking it up online, it goes for about £25 on eBay. And then in addition to that as well, we also got a Sonic one. So yeah, this one, can't see any labels. Oh wait, there's one there. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's sort of like official Sega, but even still, it just looks absolutely brilliant. So yeah, paid £2 again for that one. Looking it up online, this one goes for about £30 on eBay. So yeah, definitely lucked out with these 2 hats today. Right, so what have we got next? All right, yes, so I made, so this was actually something I picked up at Gravesend. And yeah, literally, it is just a little Paladone Super Mario Brothers Mushroom Light. Unfortunately, there is some corrosion in the battery compartment, so I'm going to have to try and replace some of the battery terminals. But all in all, it does look quite cool, and it's definitely something I'm going to try and sort of work into one of the Nintendo shells. I might actually just put it there on top of my Mario paint. Yeah, I think that looks quite good. So yeah, that will sort of just sit there. It was purely bought as sort of a decorative bit. So I ended up paying £1 for that one. If the battery terminals were okay, they normally sell for about £15 on eBay. Right, next up, we've actually got a bundle of games that I picked up from the normal Sunday boot fair. And yeah, all, I think they're all PS2 games. Yes, they are. Plus a little controller that I picked up at the end as well. So first off, we've got Street Hoops. I will admit I'm not a massive fan of the sort of street basketball games. I much prefer the court-based ones, more so like the NBA games. But yeah, this wasn't one that we had in the collection, so that was the big reason for grabbing it. It is complete with a manual. We paid £1 for it. It goes for $1.50 at CEX and £8 on eBay. Then next up, we've got Roadkill. So this is basically like an arena type sort of car-based shooter. I will admit, so it's by Midway, but I will admit at one point when I was playing it to capture the footage for this video, it really gave me the vibes that it was built off of the GTA 3 engine. I don't know why, but it's just sort of bits and just the way that things looked on the screen just looked like it was built off sort of like the GTA 3 engine. As I say, being Midway, I very much doubt that that's the case. But yeah, this was an interesting one. I played it for quite a while actually, and yeah, essentially you're in a car. It's post-apocalyptic, and basically a virus has wiped out a lot of the planet, and yeah, it's basically sort of lawless. You end up in this what was, I'm assuming, a theme park at one point, that's been taken over by a gang, and they're running it as a city, and you've been brought on to basically work your way up the ranks so that you can earn enough money to travel to another city in the US. And yeah, as I say, I enjoyed playing it. Definitely one that I'll sort of give a go again in the future. Paid £1 for that one. Goes for £6 at CEX, £8 on eBay. Then we've got Transformers. So this one was another good one actually. So you actually get to sort of pick which Transformer you want to be, and it's actually quite involved because as you're sort of playing through the level, you're sort of shooting the set. Like for example, I chose Optimus Prime as I was capturing footage for the video, and you're sort of going through, you're sort of shooting Decepticons. You can then transform, which is really good. And yeah, I will admit I sort of gave up with it a bit once I got to it was like a broken bridge, and you have to sort of like jump across the different sections, and yeah, I kept falling in the water, and I was like, you know what, I've got enough footage. But yeah, as I say, it looks really good and definitely impressive with the way that they've set up the game. That one paid £1 for it. Couldn't see it on CEX, but goes for £7 on eBay. Then I did pick up a couple of CEX trades here as well. So we've got GTA 3 on the PS2. Paid £1 for it. Goes for £3 at CEX, £6 on eBay, but only trades in for a £1 voucher. So yeah, bit of a miss on that one. But one that I knew that wasn't going to be a miss was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. By far one of my favourite Grand Theft Autos. I put so much time into this on the PS2, and yeah, absolutely loved it. So paid £1 for that one. Goes for £5 on both CEX and eBay, and trades in for a £2 voucher. And then while I was sort of rummaging through one of the bags that this seller had as well, he had a bag sort of full of controllers, and right at the bottom I was actually able to find a blue, what was it, left-hand Switch controller. So looking at it, it is going to need a thumbstick replacement because it's sort of missing the rubber bit off the top of the thumbstick. So I will assume that it's probably got drift as well. But as I say, I paid £2 for that. Looking it up online, they go for £32 at CEX, £20 on eBay, and trade in for a £21 voucher on CEX. So yeah, once I get the, I think it's about £2.20 I pay for the thumbsticks. So yeah, that will be an easy one. So all in $4.20, and then we'll get a £21 voucher for that. Right, so next up we move on to an Xbox One game. So this is NBA Live 15. Now I will admit I don't know what happened with this while I was sort of installing it. It kind of just sort of got to a point and then failed. Looking at the disc looks alright. So yeah, I'm probably going to run it through the cleaner just in case it's something I can't really see. But I was able to capture some footage for it, but it was more the sort of demo levels which the EA games sort of force you into if you try and start it before it's fully installed. So yeah, as I say, it's one that I'm going to give a go, but obviously for now it is just sort of haven't really got any footage for it, shall we say. So paid £2 for that, goes for $1.50 at CEX, £5 on eBay. Then next up we actually bought, so it's actually a double the next one, but this isn't been bought for a CEX trade. That is FIFA 20 on the PS4. Now the reason I bought this, and I've got a very specific reason for it. For those of you, so a little while ago we actually got some bits from an auction, and one of the things that I actually got was a PS4 Pro. Now one of the big reasons I was after the PS4 Pro was because I've actually got the box for it. I actually bought a bundle of empty console boxes towards the beginning of the year, and one of them was actually a PS4 Pro. So the console went in the box, but the box itself was a FIFA 20 branded box. And obviously we've got FIFA 20 in the main collection, but I didn't want to take that one out and put it in the box. So I knew I'd find one while we were out and about. So yeah, saw this in Gravesend and immediately picked it up. I paid £2 for that. Goes for $2.50 at CEX, £3 on eBay, and yeah, as I say, that was purely bought just to put in the box with the PS4 so that it's now complete. Right, the next pickup that we've got is actually something I'm assuming that it was done off camera. So I don't think I've put any footage in the video of this. So as we were walking around, where there was actually quite a lot of people there trying to buy video game stuff. So yeah, at Gravesend I was really struggling to sort of get some bits. So I think we ended up with the Mushroom Light, FIFA 20, and I think that is all that come from Gravesend. But one of the other sort of resellers there, I'm assuming it was a reseller, he picked up this next thing, and it was something that I've been desperate to get, because it's actually now going to complete a pair for me, and it is the Cable Guys Sonic controller holder. So this is from the 30th anniversary, but I really wanted this to go with the Tails figure that we got a little while ago. So what I can do now is, once I get round to reorganising the main shelf, I'm actually going to put these on one of the shelves, probably for the Mega Drive, and put one at each side. So yeah, as I say, this was one that I was really desperate to get, but I don't really like paying sort of the full price for these, because they're literally sort of, I'm just using them as display pieces. So I actually managed to get that for £5 off the guy. Looking it up online, they normally sell for about £19 on eBay. So yeah, a really good deal on that, and yeah, as I say, it is going to complete the set, which is brilliant. And then before we wrap up, we actually got a stack of Xbox One games. So I actually think I was actually buying these when Nikki called me about the demo discs, if I remember rightly. So the first one that we've got is a double. No, it's not actually. I thought it was a double when I picked it up, but it's not. And that is Lego Worlds. So this is basically Lego's attempt to take on Minecraft. So the idea is you're in sort of various different worlds, and you can basically sort of build and everything like that. So yeah, I remember playing it when it first came out, because the little one wanted to play it on the PS4, so I ended up picking it up, and yeah, it's all right. It's no Minecraft, let's say that, but yeah, it is what it is. As I say, I picked it up initially thinking that it was a double, but it's not. We don't currently have it in the collection, so this is going to get added into the Xbox One collection. Paid £2.50 for that. Goes for £4 on both CEX and eBay. Then next one is actually an upgrade, and that is Halo Wars 2. So we do currently have this in the collection, but the case and cover art for it are completely beaten up. So yeah, when I saw this there, immediately thought of picking it up, because as I say, it's in a lot better condition than the one we've currently got in the collection. So that one, once again, paid £2.50 for that. £4 on eBay, sorry, £4 at CEX and £6 on eBay. Then next up, we've got DreamWorks Troll Hunters, Defenders of Arcadia. So this is basically a side-scrolling platformer, based, I'm assuming, it's sort of in the... no, it's not. Sorry, why am I... So I'm looking at the character on the front, and for some reason I'm thinking it's How to Train Your Dragon. It's not. It's got absolutely nothing to do with that. So, yeah, I don't know what Troll Hunters is. I'm completely off base with this one. Even playing it, I'm like, how has this got anything to do with How You Train Your Dragon? So yes, as I say, it is a side-scrolling platformer. I will admit, I really enjoyed playing it. I thought it was a really well-designed platformer. The graphics are really nice, and yeah, I think it was well worth picking up. So £2.50 paid for that. Goes for £3 at CEX, £8 on eBay. And the other thing I really liked about this as well is it is another game by Way Forward. So they are the company behind the Shantae series, which I absolutely love those games. So when you're talking about side-scrolling platformers, they are absolutely superb. I really enjoyed them. Half Genie Hero I absolutely loved. So yeah, a good pedigree behind the studio. And then the final game that we got was Transformers Battlegrounds. Now, I had no clue what this was. It looks, so I'm assuming that there have been sort of new Transformers cartoons released within like the 2000s, because yeah, it's a very cartoony art style, and basically what it is it's a turn-based RPG. So yeah, you're the Decepticons have basically come down. They're trying to take over a city on Earth, and you play Bumblebee, and the idea is that you're basically sort of fighting back the Decepticons. What I will say is I didn't actually realise that I'd bought two Transformers games until I was getting the footage together for the video. But I will admit, this was really good. So as I say, it's a turn-based RPG. It's designed for kids. It is really simple to play, and as I say, I actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely one that I'm going to be, if I want something that I can just sort of play without really thinking, definitely going to put this one in. And that is it. So that is all the pickups for today. So not a massive amount of pickups, but even still, I think we've definitely got some good quality here. Definitely some bits that I am chuffed to add into the collection, which is really good. So before we wrap up, let's quickly run through the totals. So our total spend today was £51.20. If we picked everything up that we could from CEX, it would have been £65.50. And if we got everything from eBay, it would have been £197. So yeah, really good pickups. And yeah, definitely happy to have a lot of it in the collection as well. But in addition to that as well, with the doubles that we've got, we'll be able to get a £24 voucher from CEX. So yeah, that will help go towards the next CEX trip. So with that is going to wrap up the video today. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.